Welcome. This
Hi
is
there.
weird.
Ooh.
We haven't been here in a long
It's
time.
been a hot minute. Why do my teeth look so bright?
Okay, welcome back to our
Welcome.
channel. This is weird because we haven't sat in this parking lot for a long time.
It's been too long, and we apparently don't know how to manage
It's been like
ourselves
3
now.
weeks.
That's almost a month.
Yeah, that's almost a month. But we're back. We start school. I start school tomorrow. This is so sad.
I started school. Today's Monday,
Yeah.
which is our new film day.
Which
That's
is
so
weird. Not maybe. Maybe not.
Not
what I meant to
maybe.
say. Because we have to still discuss our schedules. It might
Yeah,
be Thursday.
we'll see. Okay.
But yeah, it's not a Tuesday, which is weird.
It's not a Tuesday.
It's
very
also
strange.
like evening, which is weird.
Yeah. It's all, everything's out
Yeah.
of whack. It's
Yeah.
just been too long.
Uh,
We're freaking out a little bit. So
but today's video.
today's video,
Introduce it.
the day that we are today, we're talking about like just random topics. We got some would you rather. A
Controversial.
little bit controversial because we're not talking about like anything meaningful.
I also thought you're going somewhere with that. Yeah, these are the stupidest controversial topics. Make sure you subscribe. There was a bug. Did you just see that? Make sure you subscribe.
We're never getting through the intro, you guys.
Bro, make sure you subscribe. Click the bell notification button to get notified when we post new videos because we're not sure how regular our schedule is going to be with school coming up.
Yeah.
Because by the time you see this,
University
we will be in school already.
things.
I had a
God.
yeah.
I don't want to go back to school.
So make sure you click the bell notification button to get notified when we post new videos because we're not sure how consistent our schedule is going to be.
Yeah. If you wanted to like blow us up so we don't have to go back to school, just saying.
That is a good
saying.
option.
Okay, our first question is we're starting off nice and tame.
Oh no.
No, it's
If we
easy.
start off tame, that means it gets exciting.
Exactly, so you gotta stick around. There's some weird ones in there.
Oh, no.
There's some weird ones.
Okay.
The first one, are you a cat person or a dog
Dog.
person? That was so fast. I think I might be a cat person.
I'm not surprised.
I used to be a strong dog person, like
Yep.
without a doubt.
We know. We'll see. Roll.
Disrespectful.
Continue.
But in the recent times, I don't know, cats just fit the vibe better. Also, my
That's-
dog's a maniac,
Oh yeah. Shh.
but like the chill like vibes, my cat
That's
is a little
fair.
angel.
Maybe
He's lovely.
it's because it's like summer vibes.
Maybe.
Because
But, like,
summer's so chill.
But like dogs are like a fun summer vibe.
Yeah.
So it depends on what kind of vibe.
Your
you
dog
want.
is just
Chaos and bloodshed.
like center of the earth, exploding and floating
He's so
vibe.
scary. If I had a mean cat, that wouldn't be the
Yeah.
case. But
Yeah.
he just,
I don't know. Cats
I don't know.
sometimes, but it's mostly dogs.
It's
I'm
mostly
also
dogs.
biased because I only have a dog. You're not. You
I'm
just
not.
like cats.
I like cats. They're cool. They're chill. Oh, I got two of these that are like the same question.
Ask them both.
Um,
Hit me right now.
Well,
no.
they're like the same thing.
Okay.
Would you rather be really like short / small or like really tall / big?
Are we talking big like?
Would that okay? Well, maybe we should separate the questions because we'll do short, tall, and then we'll do tiny, itty bitty human and big, massive, giant human. So, would you rather be really short or really tall?
They're like the same question.
No, but like height, like
Yeah,
right-
but would you?
But I'm
if
thinking-
you mesh the questions together.
But listen, I'm thinking like on a realistic scale and a not realistic scale. So for one, like the height one, it's like you see short people and tall people all the time. Would you rather be on
So we're
either side
talking,
of the
like,
scale?
5 foot or like 6 foot.
Yeah, well, like 5 foot and like 6'5".
Okay.
Like, would you rather be a short person or a tall person?
I'm already a tall person.
You're already a tall person.
I think I'd rather be a tall person.
I think I'd rather be a tall person just because it's easier to flex on people when you're a tall person. Like nobody goes, haha,
Nobody-
I'm shorter than you, loser.
Nobody's afraid of a short person.
Exactly. Like the intimidation factor is not there. If I was tall and I could just like look down at people and be
That's
like,
what I do.
I know it's scary.
I looked down on someone the other day.
The little fly in here.
That's what I said! That was the one I was looking at earlier!
I didn't see it before, but he just touched my leg.
Okay, then the big, tall, like giant or like dwarf.
Like a little mouse person, or like a big giant from the clouds, Jack and the Beanstalk giant.
Mouse. Sorry, I just completely like 180, 100% a mouse
Jenna,
person.
where did your power dynamic go?
Dude, I don't want to be a giant though.
Listen,
Are we talking like footsteps the size of your car?
I'm thinking so. I'm thinking
No, I don't
just
want to
like,
be. No.
if someone sees a tiny little person scampering around, squished, dead. They're
Are you
terrified.
telling me you want to be a giant?
I would be a giant. Do you know people like what are they gonna do? You're still a human, so your human rights are still intact. But you can get places so
What
fast.
are you going to do? You can't fit anywhere. You want to go for food? Oh yeah, you have to like.
Oh yeah, you
Dude, you're
starve.
literally.
But no, because literally you'd be a giant. People would basically worship you.
Or fear you.
Exactly.
Or
then you'd have
banish you to
everything.
the mountains.
Nobody. Okay, in this society today, if there was a giant person that came out that was like,
Pitchforks and knives.
absolutely not. No, they would be sent straight to a government base. You might get tested on a little, but then they're like, you're still a human. People would fight for your rights once you're out. They're gonna have to bring you food.
They would not.
They
No,
would.
because if you're giant, you're not human. You're giant.
You're
Giant
still
is a species. If we're talking mystical
If you're a
species,
tiny little person, somebody's gonna catch you and put you in a jar.
they'd have to catch me first.
Okay,
Bro,
you're tiny.
I'm going under the doors. I'm crawling in the cracks of the walls.
Jenna, you're still a tiny human. You're not a mouse. You can't go fast. If you're
Then I
running
tame
from
a mouse, bro.
I'm gonna
ride a
mouse.
You're telling me people literally ride like horses. You're telling me I can't tame a mouse?
Not to run in a direction you need it to go. No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure horses are a little smarter than mice. Maybe like a rat if it doesn't eat you.
Same thing.
You're gonna
Different
get devoured.
thing?
You have so much more to be afraid of if you're tiny.
I'm already afraid of everything.
Like,
It's
unless-
fine.
You have unless you have a group of people or like you're recognized in society as this tiny person, like that's the thing. Are we supposed to be like out about it? I mean, if you're a giant, you kind of have to be. But is this like something that people are like, oh yeah, Jenna the tiny human? Or is it like, holy shit, what was that little human looking thing that just ran by me?
Are you telling me it wouldn't be the same for giants?
We
Like-
can't really like.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh look, there goes Katie the giant. Or would it be like, oh my god, get rid of that thing? Like,
Well-
let's storm its hut in the middle of...
I feel like you can
Nowhere?
still communicate
Bro,
with people.
where
though.
would you stay? What would you eat?
I don't know.
What would you
but
do?
I think if
Dude,
somebody
there's
were to, like-
nothing you can do. You'd go to a trampoline park and you wouldn't fit on a trampoline. You'd go bowling, you can't even bowl because the ball
Well, are
is
you gonna
like...
go to a trampoline park as a tiny human that's gonna get stepped on?
What are you gonna do as a giant? There's
Exist,
so much
bro. What are you
stuff.
gonna do as a tiny human?
if
you
you can-
can't get anywhere. I'm pretty sure if you went up in a plane, you'd pop from the pressure. Blech.
You wouldn't even fit on a plane. You can't go anywhere.
I wouldn't need to. Think of how big my step is. I could get across the country in 10 minutes. I'm
That's
Team
actually kinda
Giant.
sick.
Right?
But like, no, I gotta stay Team Mouse.
Weirdo.
You're telling me my opinion is wrong.
Well, it is.
No,
Anyways.
it's not.
If given the option, would you live forever? But you're the only one.
Like, I don't get to choose when I die. Just
Your
it's
regular human life or your full forever
immortal.
infinity?
I think I'd want to stay immortal. Wait. Question: would I age? Because I don't want to be
You're like immortal in a bed. Let's
Yeah.
say no. Let's say no.
I don't want to be like slowly deteriorating but never
You're like
die.
your skin's falling off your fingers. Oh, there goes another one.
Wait,
no,
would I
no. Let's say
stay
no.
healthy?
You're a healthy.
Like a healthy, like,
Let's say like
30-year-old?
Deadpool level. You literally can't die, and you don't like take any damage. Like you'd heal anything that was wrong.
ooh. I think I'd go immortal anyway.
I think I'd be fucking depressed.
It would be depressing because everyone you would know would die over and over again forever.
You would never have connections with anybody. I saw this TikTok where it was like that Kyrgyz guy, and he was talking about if you lived forever and there was no possible way for you to die, like the Earth is eventually going to deteriorate and explode, and it'll take like billions of years maybe, but when it does and when it explodes, you're
I'd
just
float in
drifting through space for the rest of time while the universe collapses in on itself, and you can't die. Like, sure, you do everything that you ever wanted to, but at some point you do it all. And then
Yeah.
what?
Imagine all the centuries you could live through.
Well, exactly. People would worship you. The human race
Well, not
would
even
fall,
like if
and,
you just like lived as a human. Like, you weren't, like, famous or anything, but you just, like, lived through each century.
Well, even if
It'd be
you
like
were
time
famous at one
traveling,
point,
but-
it would get to the point where people would forget about you. You'd be some weird legend people used to tell, but nobody knew if it was true.
And they'd be like, you look familiar.
That's so weird. But then, like, I mean, it's harder with technology, but the human race, if it dies off, all the technology's gone. And you're just chilling. And then the world falls apart.
So
it'd
you're
be, like,
you're
cool.
team human then.
I would die. I'm good with, as opposed to eventually drifting in the nothingness of space for the rest of eternity.
When you put it that way.
Like, the first few million years are gonna be sick.
Yeah.
But after that, what do you do?
You could live every life possible
Yeah.
and just still get bored. That would actually
If I could find, like, a middle ground where, like, I could live until I wanted to and then be
yeah.
like...
That's what I
then-
asked when I first asked. I was like, can I choose when I die?
Because that would be obvious.
I would-
ideal, but
I
then
would
there's no
definitely-
dilemma.
Next
All right,
question.
which way does the toilet paper sit?
No!
No! What do
Okay.
you mean no? There's one right way. Does it, if the roll's here, does it hang under and
Does
it's
it touch
like
your wall
against
or
the
not?
wall? Yeah.
See, when I put the toilet paper roll, like a new one on, honestly, I don't care. I just,
Maniac behavior. Oh,
but
that's unhinged.
this is where this is where it comes into play. Because obviously the proper answer is it goes over. Like, it doesn't touch your wall.
Yeah, it shouldn't touch
Because
your
all the
wall.
germs. But if you have a cat who likes playing with toilet paper, it has to go under.
But, like, why wouldn't you just close your bathroom door?
Well, they're gonna find a way in. Like, what if you have a
They're
cat?
gonna
What if,
My cat
bro,
knows how to turn doorknobs.
What if you actually Sky opened a screen door on the weekend? It was bizarre. Anyway, what if you have a cat that likes, like, drinking out of the toilet, or like they don't have a litter box? You've trained it to go to the toilet. Shut up. You've trained it to go to the toilet. Maybe it likes, like, sleeping in the bathtub or like drinking from the sink.
This is such a niche demographic.
No, listen here. You just have any pet that can, like, that gets into your bathroom and they go to play with the toilet paper. You have to put it under so that when they paw at it, it doesn't unravel.
Okay, but is that a problem you experience?
No, because
No,
my
so
dog-
which way do you personally...
I don't care enough in this world. I just stick the toilet paper on the roll.
Unhinged behavior.
But if I really cared enough, it would have to go over.
Okay, anyways.
What are you?
Over, obviously. Over,
Okay.
all the way.
Good. Move
Okay,
on.
okay, I'm moving. Would you give up 3 fingers for $1 million?
Probably. Why wouldn't you?
Well, like, they're your fingers. But I feel like if you have $1 million, you invest half, that's gonna grow like crazy, and then you can get bionic fingers.
Are we talking 3 fingers from each hand? Or like 3 fingers total?
It just said 3 fingers. I don't
Okay,
know.
probably 3. Because, like,
Because if you do like,
what are the point of these 2 fingers? Like, what? Like, you can literally, like, grab things. Shut up. I didn't ask. I did ask. But, like,
well,
you can do everything.
I feel like if you get rid of your pinkies and then a middle finger,
Oh.
because you can still
It's the
grab
same
like
thing,
this.
then.
Yeah.
It's just, how are you gonna pinky promise without your pinkies?
Exactly, you're safe.
That is a red flag.
What do you mean?
You don't pinky
Of course
promise?
I pinky promise.
Yeah, what if you don't have a pinky?
Then you just keep your word. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, well then you can have pinky promise, and pinky promises are the most sacred promises ever.
You have $1 million. If people get mad at you, toss them like $1,000 and I think they'll forgive
You can't toss them if you're missing 3 fingers.
Yes, you can! And I could get bionic pinkies.
True.
I'd be set. I
But
would
what if-
absolutely. I feel like.
I
the
think we're on
actual-
the same page here.
I think
We're
we
definitely
are.
both getting
How
rid of
would
3 fingers.
yeah, they're gone. How would you have to go about getting them removed though? Would it be like a contest and you'd have to chop?
No,
I
just
need-
go cut them off.
I'd need someone to do it for me.
No! It would be like, you know, the finger guillotines?
It's
Where
like-
it's like, yeah, or the magic trick, but it actually cuts off your fingers.
It actually
Yeah.
gets off.
Shut up.
It's like the challenge.
Yes!
And then you just slice them off accidentally.
Yep. Next question.
Are ghosts real?
Yep.
Yep.
100%.
How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant if you had him in like a coliseum?
This is a fantastic
I
question.
know, right? Because we're thinking if an elephant's like this big compared to a chicken that's like this big.
Bro, chickens are smaller than that.
Then
Elephant?
this- An elephant, and like a chicken's the size of like a bit of its foot.
Okay, sure.
I say you need like chickens. If
Definitely
these are
more
like rabid
than
chickens.
3.
Oh, absolutely. I'm thinking you
Rabbit
need about,
chickens?
Well, they're like obviously trying to kill this elephant. Like,
Oh,
there's
so,
gotta
like-
be something wrong with them
Okay,
in their mind.
so they're fighting no matter what.
Oh, they're angry.
Okay.
I'm thinking you need 50 chickens. At least. Because
For
this
sure.
elephant's gonna stomp. a
Yeah,
good-
they step on 3 at least a time.
Yeah.
4
you're
feet,
gonna
that's
need,
12 gone already.
Well, how thick is an elephant's skin? Because you might need at least like 60.
Elephant
if
skin
they're
is
stomping
thick.
3 at a time, you're gonna have
Thick.
repetitive pecking and clawing.
Yeah.
I think 60 chickens to an elephant. And these are like regular sized chickens.
But if you had more than 1 elephant, you'd need, like, it's not 60
oh, you need
per
so
elephant.
no.
If you
it's
had 2, you'd need at least like
200.
200,
Yeah. So it like multiply because that's gonna do a lot
There's
more
some
damage.
sort of exponential growth here with chickens.
There's also like the luck factor. Like if the chickens could get up to the elephant's eyes fast enough, or if they even knew to go
or
there.
find the weak spots. Like
Yeah.
I feel like their bellies are weaker.
Yeah, if they
skin
could like
than the
peck under
outside.
there. But then like, how are the chickens gonna get to the belly unless the elephant happens to fall over? And that's gonna kill some chickens when it falls.
Yeah.
Because the chickens can't like stack on top of each other. They're definitely not smart enough for that.
No.
No, and the chicken, if the
You
elephant's up here,
definitely
the
need a
chicken's like
lot.
down here. You
Yeah.
need at least 60 chickens,
At least.
I think.
I'd agree. Yep.
Would you rather?
No.
Okay. Would you rather lose both your arms, both your legs, or one of each?
You want one of each. Does that mean they have to be opposite? I think
One-sided.
I'd rather lose both my legs.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yep.
I feel like, because if you lose both your arms, you can't grab anything. Our feet are not like
You
can
can't
grab-
do a lot of
You
things.
can't do
if
a
you
lot of
lose your
things, like-
arms. If you lose your legs, you just can't really walk or run.
Yeah, and you can like use your arms to like stand. Like if it's
Yeah.
like waist
Well,
down.
because your arms are longer than.
Yeah, if you get
like,
like enough muscle
like-
in your arms, plus
you
you
know?
got the wheelchair, so you can be rolling.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
I'd
you
definitely
probably
rather
couldn't, like,
lose my legs.
Drive, although I know they make like hand response, but if you're driving, but that's okay. There's a bunch of solutions for that. Live in a city, use cabs. There's
Live
lots of
with
people
someone.
that don't use vehicles.
If you
They're
lose
gone.
your
Like,
arms,
you
you're
can't
done.
write. You can't do anything really. Like,
Yeah.
could you imagine trying to eat a bowl of cereal? Like, what's that? There's this movie called Shorts that I used to watch, and these two like people, they crash out of a window, break both their arms, and there's this one scene where they have to eat soup with their feet.
No!
Well, I mean, they
Ew!
were trying to do it
Put
without
those
hands.
dogs
The
away.
guy's kind of. The guy's trying to use his arms, and the girl, her name is Helvetica,
Oh,
and she
like the
lifts,
font?
like the font, and she takes her leg, and she's like gripping the spoon with her toes, and
No! Not in this generation at all.
The
The-
draft
no.
of smell that you get in with the
Stop!
soup,
Stop!
especially if your arms are in cast. You haven't showered for a good bit. Those are foul.
Foul. The only, like, just even thinking of flexibility, your arms are so much more flexible
much
than your
more flexible.
legs.
And the chances of your elbows locking are a lot lower
Yes,
than your
yeah.
knees.
One more question.
Yeah, one
Hit
more
me.
question.
Pick a good one.
I'm trying. I used
Try
all the good
harder.
ones. I'm trying. Do you want a question about fries or a question about ice cream?
Those are my 2 favorite foods, my guy.
Well, you have to pick. So angry.
Angie. Angie. What are the questions?
The ice cream question is, should you bite or lick your ice cream? And the fry question is, what is the best fry shape?
Should we nail both right
Let's
now?
fucking do both.
All right.
Ice cream.
You lick.
If you bite your ice cream, you're insane. You're clinically insane.
Here's the thing. If you're biting ice cream that's already in your mouth, like chewing it, it's fine. Because you got, like, maybe some of it has stuff. If you're taking it right
Like
off the cone around,
What?
no.
First of all, you have never heard of teeth sensitivity in your whole life. You're living on a different level. Second, that's just, like, do you not get brain freeze? What is wrong with you for you to
It's
be
not
able to
even
do
brain
that?
freeze. It's just, do you not get uncomfortable with the uncomfortability you're, like, instilling on other
people? It's like nails on a chalkboard. Like, watching somebody take a chomp out of ice cream, especially if there's, like, a teeth squeak.
That's the exact same reaction I'd give if someone bit straight into a block of cheese. Like, the teeth marks you leave as well. Fries?
Stop.
Best shape of fry?
Curly, all the way. I like me a good curly fry. They're so fun.
Depends. Fry shape depends on how they're cooked. Because I've had curly fries where they weren't separated enough, so it was just one big soggy mass.
Okay, well, let's say each fry in its own cut is cooked to perfection. And I'm thinking, like, this curly fry can't be, like, a wide curl. It has to be a small curl so you can still dip it.
You're telling me people have wide curly fries?
I don't know. I'm just trying to
Uh-uh.
stop any confusion because people are like, well, you can't dip curly fries as well. Nah, these are dippable. They're good. They got that
each
nice
fry is
crunch to them.
Perfection.
It's the best fry in whatever shape.
Here's the
I
thing.
gotta go curly.
I've never had waffle fries, but I think if waffle fries were cooked to perfection, they would be the best fry. Because the fry to potato ratio, don't even. Are you kidding me? The surface area of that fry, you're getting the mass amount of crispiness.
Nice crunch there, yeah.
But also the perfect amount of potato.
I don't know. I feel like it would taste good, but for me, the fry is a fun food, and it's gotta be like that curl gives it that extra bit of like.
How do you feel
goddamn.
about crinkle cut? Because they're more fun than straight fry.
Those ones make me kind of uncomfy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Fair.
If I had to pick, I'd pick a regular fry over that. But
Well,
like
crinkle cut fries are often too soggy
yeah,
because people don't cook them long enough.
or like the smiley face fries. Right. See, but the problem I have with the smiley face fries is they're always too hot when you go to like grab them.
And then by the time you wait for them to cool down, they get soggy. And there's too much potato, not enough fry.
So if those can be done perfectly,
I used
all
to
the
squish
time.
those down in my ketchup so it looks like they'd bleed out the eyes and mouth.
you scare me. Jen.
Tell me you didn't do that. There's no way you did not do that.
Not to that extent. I just liked watching the fluid come out. I didn't think. I was like, they're bleeding.
You're telling me you've never thought of ketchup as blood?
Obviously, I've thought of ketchup as blood, but the last time I
So you
had
didn't put
smiley
two and
face
two
fry,
together?
no. You think I'm not smart? There's no connections in my
Dents. Okay. All right.
mind. I don't want to talk to you anymore. The video's over.
Welcome. Goodbye. No. That's our
Gone.
video. Thanks for watching.
That was a trip.
Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Hopefully you agree with me only. Because Jenna was wrong about everything. She didn't agree with me with...
Bro, you're lying. Stop lying.
So, you're lying.
Yeah.
That was like the meanest
Mass
girl
amount
I've
of
ever
sass?
seen.
Yeah. Get used to it.
Damn.
All right. Stop. I was going to say shut up, but I already said shut up enough. So stop.
Stop. I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe. Click the bell notification button to get notified when we post new videos because like we said before, we're starting school.
Yeah.
And our schedules are
Makes
not
sad.
the most compatible, but we'll make it work, hopefully.
We'll make it work. We'll get some videos out there. That got a lot more intense than I thought it would.
Everything.
Before we started this video, Jenna was like, I don't know if we can do controversial topics because I feel like
I
we'll
thought we'd
disagree on
agree.
everything.
Guess not.
Maybe you were mistaken. Like other things. Anyways.
We will see you
Bye, love you, Katie.
next
Bye,
week,
everyone.
Probably.
Maybe. I hope so.
We'll see you. If you go watch our other videos, we'll see you there.
Yeah.
If you go watch her
You can see us all
streams
the time.
or follow us anywhere, we'll see you there.
We're in those places also. You could have like infinite amounts of us content. And what more do you need in life? If we were immortal and you were immortal, you could just watch our content for the rest of eternity. Right?
You'd never get bored.
Never get bored.
All right. We'll catch you guys next week.
Bye.